Welcome to Day 5 of MoreThanTheGames.com's Vancouver 2010 coverage. I'm Samuel Green, and today's bill was topped by Evgeny Plushenko's dazzling display on his return to Olympic individual figure skating action. Plushenko won gold in Turin 2006, but despite only a handful of competitions since, the three-time world champion looked as though he'd never been away from the ice, collecting 90.85 points. Current world champion Evan Lysacek was ousted into second spot at the halfway point, and Daisuke Takahashi settled for third, as neither man could match the poise and grace of the returning Russian master. Whistler native Mayal Rika romped home to win Canada's second gold of the Games on her hometown course in the women's snowboard cross. American favourite Lindsay Jacobellis' Olympic trauma continued as she crashed out at the semi-final, leaving Rika to cruise home in the final after Helene Olofsson and Olivia Nobbs had earlier fallen. Canada skip Kevin Martin clinched a 7-6 victory with the final stone as the hosts' opener against Norway went to an 11th end. And the hosts got off to a winning start in the women's competition, downing Switzerland by 5 stones to 4, while defending champion Sweden battled to a 6-5 win over Denmark. Tatjana Hüfner hurtled to a gold medal to complete a historic German luge double after Felix Loch claimed the men's title on Saturday. The dominant 26-year-old extended her overnight lead over Austria's Nina Reifmeier, who sealed silver from German Natalie Geisenberger. South Korean youngster Lee Sang-hwa shed tears of delight after holding off German world champion Jenny Wolf to clinch 500 metre speed skating gold by only 0.5 of a second. Sweden's Bjorn Ferry hit a near-perfect round to take gold in the men's biathlon 12.5km pursuit. Despite starting 1 minute 12 seconds behind 7.5k sprint winner Vincent Jay, the 31-year-old shot 19 from 20 to clinch top place on the podium. Germany's Magdalena Neuner improved from sprint silver to 10km pursuit gold after racing away from sprint champion Anastasia Kuzmina, leaving the Slovakian to collect silver. Stars of the NHL were in town as the USA opened their men's hockey campaign with a 3-1 win over Switzerland, and Team Canada thrashed Norway 8-0. And America's women continued their dominant form as Jenny Potter struck her second successive hat-trick in the 13-0 battering of Russia.
Here's all the news from Great Britain's skiers, sliders and skaters in Canada, brought to you in association with Lloyds TSB, proud partner of the London 2012 Olympic and Paralympic Games and supporter of Team GB on their journey to Vancouver 2010.
Britain's curlers were defeated 6-4 by European champions Sweden, but skip David Murdoch has guaranteed his world champions will bounce back from the loss. Medal hope Zoe Gillings admitted she boarded through the pain barrier on her way to an 8th place finish in the snowboard cross. And Lee Steve Jackson insists a top 15 place in his next race is not out of the question, despite a 56th place finish in the 10km biathlon sprint. Four medals, 2 of which were gold, send Germany flying to the top of the medals table, and they are joined on 3 golds alongside Switzerland by South Korea after they captured their second speed skating title.
For the latest news, interviews and behind-the-scenes gossip from SportsBeat's reporters at Vancouver 2010, visit MoreThanTheGames.com or follow us on Twitter @SportsBeat.